Hey, Mark, do you remember that old guy you sold that recliner to? I told him it was a refrigerator.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's here. He wants to talk to you.
Yeah, bring him in.
Right this way, son. Right
Mr. Grogan, what's up?
No worries! No worries!
Listen, I got an idea. Let me know what you think about this.
All right.
Why don't you use your refrigerator for another 24 hours? Give it time to get acclimated to its surroundings.
Acclimated.
It's gonna get used to you. You get used to it. It's gonna make ice. If it don't, you come back to the mountain and see me, okay?
Tomorrow, okay.
All right,
Thank you,
Grogan.
Mr. North.
Grogan, you have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
You have a good day.
Mark, for what you did to that old man, you will spend eternity in a place you most despise.
Could you just give me a warning this time?
Hey everybody, good evening and welcome to the Midnight Movie. I'm Dave.
I'm Rich.
Well, hey, we've got a great show for you tonight. Yes, tonight's movie is Mark Norton Goes to Hell! Ah!
Am I gonna be spending eternity with you guys?
Time 7:19. An unidentified object was picked up 200 miles southwest of Point Barrow, Alaska. Height 75,000 feet. Estimated speed 5,000 miles per hour. White warning. 7:54. First interceptor flight airborne. Point of interception 80 miles due west of San Francisco, California. 7:55. Unidentified object past point of interception. Red warning. This is the account of a handful of people who, in the course of one desperate night, fought off an unknown, unseen menace from another world. Doubly terrifying because it was invisible.
Is that you, Doctor?
Hey, you guys. You guys don't want it. Do you guys really?
getting seasick already, Dave. It's starting. And what I'm seeing is not good. I mean, I don't want to be the butt of any jokes.
For God's sake, are we actually putting this on the air?
Imagine if this is going on widescreen or something. Put somebody's eye out.
Turn off your 1080.
Oh my gosh.
If you have HD, you want to turn it down to maybe about 23. Anyway, hey, good evening and welcome to the Midnight Movie. I'm Dave.
I'm Rich.
I hate you.
I just want to be like you, man.
Hi, guys.
No, you don't. What?
Hey, there's a crew.
Just saying hi. Crew's here.
Crew's here
We
again.
support you 100%.
I'm just saying hi. No,
They come every
crew
week.
is high.
Who are these guys? They show up every week.
God knows. It's, you know, how pathetic does your life have to be to show up here to do this
Seriously.
when especially when you're not getting paid for anything. Anyway, hey,
Ask yourself, sir. Ask yourself.
you know what? Every minute of every day. All right, tonight's movie is Phantom from Space. What?
Oh, I was hoping for anything else.
Anything
I was
else?
praying that you'd say anything else.
Okay, I can say anything else. We'll wait till next week. Ooh, you'll like next week's movie.
Storyline.
No.
Oh.
No. Storyline.
Whoa! What's this coming onto our set, Dave? It's like a authentic space helmet from the 50s or something.
Well, if you haven't seen the movie,
And
that
then
isn't going to mean
Swifter
anything
handle.
to you right now. But maybe in about 20 or 30 minutes into the movie, you'll get to see something.
Pretty neat. It's here, though. You know, it could be anywhere.
Yeah,
but it's here. I mean, think
it
about
could
it.
be anywhere.
But it's right. It's right here.
Anyway,
the set.
those of you who were with us last week and watched Killers from Space will remember that I mentioned that the director of that movie was W. Lee Wilder, the
Careful. Wasn't that a trivia question?
Well, it was last week.
All right, but some people may be watching this week and might go back to next week and cheat.
Well, then you know, too bad. You
Whoa.
missed it anyway. W. Lee Wilder is also the director of tonight's movie, who was the lesser known, or should we say practically unknown, brother of the very famous Hollywood director Billy Wilder.
No
What about
kidding.
Gene?
I guess he came a little later.
Oh.
Really?
I wonder. You know what? Thank you for bringing that up. Were they related at all? Gene
No,
Wilder
it's spelled
and
a
Billy
different
Wilder?
way. Why are you wasting precious TV time?
What do you mean it was spelled a different way? No, it isn't.
Yes, it
Gene
is.
Wilder's
Will you
name is
please?
spelled-
You're wasting precious time with that silly question.
What precious time? This is here.
Somebody's
Anyway,
paying for this, though.
Billy Wilder, the famous director. All right.
Precious? You need a precious? My precious?
Who's that guy?
Look for the writing on the
Is that
inside
not
of that
the
ring.
price guy?
That's that guy who comes down
What?
and begs us to say he's on the show.
No,
and he really
he's
is
not
not
on the
at
show.
all connected to the show.
Anyway, tonight's movie is brought to us by
Nabisco.
our sponsor, the Midnight Movie Diaper Company. We're number 1 when it comes to number 2.
Hey-o.
Now, if you have to force it, it ain't funny. All right. Anyway, what?
How to get a hold of
Oh, I don't know. Does anybody really want to get a hold of us? Go to our
force a
website,
number 2?
themidnightmovie.net. Check out our Facebook page, and we're also tweeting,
Oh,
whatever.
Whoa!
Stick
Whoa.
your face in
Twit,
there.
get in here.
Here's our twit. Just look at the camera. There's our twit. Now get out. There's our official Midnight Movie twit. So you can check us out on Twitter. The get you onto Twitter with us is down there.
Rocco at Skin Tag, whatever it is.
I told you to go see that
Yeah,
dermatologist.
that land stuff is like, oh, thanks, man.
And
My
then you
arm
had it
feels better.
stuffed.
I had it stuffed, and so we can play with it. You want it?
Anyway, oh God, yes. Sickening.
Hey, you know what's funny? By the end of the show, that helmet
us.
is going to be on his head. You know it is.
Permanently.
I don't care. It's got breathing holes, right?
No.
Well,
That's all right. It won't hurt you any. All right, I'll tell you what. Why don't we go to the first part of tonight's movie, The Phantom from Space. Ooh, this is a good one. Let me tell you, especially for those of you who really like a good story.
and this is that same voice.
Washington, D.C. And in the files of the Central Bureau, there is a story so strange in its implications that it defies ordinary classification. It is the story of a handful of people who, in the course of one desperate night, held back a wave of panic and pandemonium. It began after sundown, time 7:15. As Flight A Coast Patrol from Travis Field was returning to base. When the nightly Air Force transport pointed north toward Japan via the Great Circle route. While at sea, the Navy and Coast Guard maintained their usual round-the-clock vigil. And from the equator to the Arctic, the radar network swept the skies with eyes that never sleep. Time 7:19. An unidentified object was picked up 200 miles southwest of Point Barrow, Alaska. 7:27. Unidentified object confirmed at Fairbanks, Alaska. Heading south-southeast, 170 degrees. Height, 75,000 feet. Estimated speed, 5,000 miles per hour. White warning. 7:39. Unidentified object 200 miles due west of Vancouver, British Columbia. Course 170 degrees. Height 60,000 feet. Estimated speed down to 3,600 miles per hour. Yellow warning. 7:54. First interceptor flight airborne. Point of interception, 80 miles due west of San Francisco, California. 7:55. Unidentified object past point of interception. Red warning. 8:11. Morro Bay, California. Height 50,000 feet. Estimated speed 2,000 miles per hour. 8:15. Santa Monica, California. Height 10,000 feet. Speed 1,200 miles per hour. 8:18. All traces of unidentified object gone. Red warning lifted. By 8:25 at the Los Angeles branch of the Communications Commission, reports of strong interference with radio and television reception began to pour in from the beach area. The monitors went to work immediately. Mobile units were ordered to converge on the vicinity of the disturbance. Pinpoint direction finding devices began to trace the trouble to its source.
This is Mobile 1, Hazen speaking. We're at Ocean and Beacon Way, interference strength 2, bearing 27 degrees. Over.
Mobile 1 from center, roger. Over.
Mobile Center from Mobile 7, over.
Go ahead, Mobile 7.
This is Mobile 7. On Pacific Center and Beach 4. Interference strength 3, bearing 39 degrees, over.
This is Mobile Center, roger. Stand by. Mobile 1 and Mobile 7. For Mobile Center, point of interception estimated 3 miles north of Surf. Repeat, 3 miles north of Surf. Acknowledge.
This is Mobile 7, roger.
Mobile 1, roger.
Mobile 7, roger, we're going out.
Okay, Charlie, let's get moving. Yes, what is it?
Take me to a phone quick. I need an ambulance.
What's the matter?
My husband and Pete out there in the picnic grounds just above the beach. They've been hurt.
Well, this is a communications car. I'll phone it in from here. I'm Mobile 1 to Central, over. Did you make that out, Charlie?
Not a word.
I'm Mobile 1 to Central. I can't reach you. Repeat. They must be getting us all right. I'm Mobile 1 to Central. Have an ambulance set to beach at Surf. Emergency. 2 men hurt. Acknowledge. Roger and out. I'm sure they'll be here soon now. Tell us what happened.
This man, he just kept coming at us. It was awful.
Who?
I don't know. He was wearing a suit like a diver. Hurry, please. They're hurt.
Charlie, you better wait here. I'll go down and take a look.
The young woman's hysteria became obvious as they reached the picnic grounds at the beach. There was no sign of the mysterious intruder, and little could be done for her husband and their friend until the ambulance arrived.
Hi, fellas. How are you doing?
We're just taking another reading now. What happened down there?
The police took the girl and one of the guys to the station.
What about the other one?
Well, he's on the way to the morgue. That was her husband.
You're right on the button, Charlie. 44.7.
Report back to Central if you find anything else. Charlie, grab that portable and check the beach, will you?
Got it right here.
I'll pick you up right here in about an hour. Where are you going? Police asked me to drop by the station and sign a report. I'll see you later.
If you don't, you know where to look for the body.
Like I said, we were just starting to eat when we heard something tracking through the sand toward us. I looked up and couldn't see anything. Then Betty screamed.
At what? I thought you couldn't see anything.
At first we couldn't. Then this guy started toward us.
What kind of a guy?
How should I know? He was wearing some kind of a helmet over his head. He could have been a deep-sea diver or anything.
All right. After you saw this diver, what happened?
Well, we jumped up. Ed, that was Betty's husband, yelled at him to stop, but he just kept coming. I never saw anything like it. He didn't say anything. He just kept moving in.
And then you say he attacked you?
Well, we didn't give him a chance. Ed grabbed a piece of wood and took a swing at him. That didn't stop him. He caught the end. That's all I remember.
Just because a man's taking a walk, there's no reason to slug him. Besides, you don't look like a guy who frightens so easy.
How would you feel if somebody with a crazy helmet with pipes sticking out of it came at you in the dark? And look, I know this sounds crazy, but there wasn't any head in that helmet.
No head. No head at all.
It's the truth.
I think you need some coffee.
I don't want anything.
It's all the same to you, Lieutenant. I've got to pick up one of my men at the beach.
Okay, thanks for coming down, Hazen. Hope I didn't put you out.
No trouble. So long. You too.
All right, let's start at the beginning. How well did you know the dead man? And his wife?
Betty and I went to school together. I knew Ed a year.
How long were they married?
About a year.
Wasn't her husband a little older than she?
I don't know.
But you said you and Mrs. Evans went to school together. And you never discussed anything personal with her?
She did mention he was older, yes.
How much?
15, 20 years. What difference does that make?
That wasn't too hard now, was it? Where do you live?
629.5 East Palm Court. Why?
That's where the Evans live, isn't it?
Yeah, I board with them.
You do, huh? Now, Mrs. Evans is a good-looking woman.
What are you trying to say?
Lieutenant Bowers. Where? Yeah, I got it. I'll leave right away. Ain't been enough murder. Near the beach. Keep an eye on this guy until I get back. What are you doing? You'll stay right where you are. At least until Mrs. Evans feels well enough to talk.
What do you want from her?
Oh, I just want to see if your story checks with hers. After all, you went to school together, remember?
Well, howdy, y'all. You know, this ain't how I usually dress, but, you know, besides in the MWF doing wrestling, we also do cow poking and brandon ironing. And we got that going right outside in the parking lot whenever y'all's ready to...
You ain't got nothing going on, Norval. You ain't got nothing that Paco Libre don't want going on. That right? Mark Norton, the world's greatest. What do you want?
Listen,
what do you want,
sick and
quarter
tired of
pounder?
You with your sneak attack, Pierce.
Yeah, would you stutter a little bit?
Listen, this is my secret weapon. You just look at this, going back and forth. I'm going to hypnotize you, and therefore you can't do nothing. You'll be under my control. Just keep on look.
That ain't gonna work, brother. I told you, brother.
You say there were no witnesses, huh?
None yet.
Anything missing?
I don't think so. The cash register wasn't touched.
Get a breakdown of the inventory as soon as you can. What about fingerprints?
The boys are working on them now.
Sorry I'm late.
What kept you so long?
The lieutenant asked me to hang around a while.
What's the score?
It looks like one of those things. Pretty girl, older husband, young boarder. Kid claims some guy without a head knocked the old man off.
You don't say. Anything else?
Yeah, he had a diver's outfit with horns.
No. He's going to have to do better than that.
How are we doing?
I took a reading about 10 minutes ago. The radiation is going out with the tide. What about the radio phone?
It's working fine again. I just got a call from Central. They said Mobile 7 picked up some new trouble northeast of here.
Here we go again.
Hop in.
Who reported this murder?
There he is there. Lives next door. Name's George Nelson.
Hey, Mr. Nelson.
Yes, sir.
Come here, will you? I'm Lieutenant Bowers, homicide. You found this body?
That's right. He must have just locked up for the night when this happened.
How do you know that?
Well, he usually does around this time.
What were you doing here?
I was sitting home watching the fights on TV, and all of a sudden the thing started acting up.
What has that got to do with it?
Well, you don't know the set. You know, it wouldn't work at all when I came home to supper. Then all of a sudden it cleared up fine. So I thought, well, I'll get set to look at the fights again, and all of a sudden out it goes again. So I thought maybe the battery station down here was overcharging the circuit, and so I came down to take a look, that's all.
Hey, don't you ever quit work? What's up this time?
Another murder? What are you doing here, Hazen?
Same as before. Still trying to track down that signal interference.
Hey, does that stuff work on TV, too?
Well, it has been for hours.
What'd I tell you?
What's the matter?
Seems there's something on the blink.
Well, at least we know we're on the right track. How'd you make out with that boarder?
He's still sticking to his story. The guy had no head.
Well, I'll be seeing it. So long.
Right.
Watch out.
And so the communications team resumed its mission to track the mysterious interference to its source. Via accurate readings taken at regular intervals by stationary and mobile units, it was determined that the disturbance was moving in a northeasterly direction. By 10:34, Mobile Center had pinpointed the disturbance at the edge of the Huntington oil fields. Units 1 and 7 were instructed to close in.
Hey, Charlie, do you see what I see? Yeah, the oil field. Let's hope our trouble's burning up. Well, there's only one way to find out.
Look, Sarge, 2 murders and an explosion in one precinct is big news. Now, come on, you can't pin it all on the young border. Or can you?
Very funny. Yeah?
I'm Hazen of the Communications Commission.
Oh, the lieutenant's waiting for you.
Thank you.
What's a wheel?
You heard the man, Communications Commission.
Tommy, this kind of interference happen very often?
Never anything like this. It's on the move all the time.
I mean, some harm with a transmitter in the car.
It's not a transmitter. We don't get a definite disturbance, just interference.
Then you have no idea of what it is, huh?
Not yet. How are you making out?
Not so good. You were here when I questioned that boy about the murder at the beach.
Did you get anything more out of it?
Yeah. Come on with me. You might want to see this.
Ah, I see you're just about done. Thanks, you can go now. Are you sure this is what the man looks like? What do you say, Betty?
Well, just about, only I think the tubes were a little lower down.
And you still insist there was no head inside the helmet?
I'm positive there wasn't.
What about you?
Well, it was dark. I couldn't swear to it.
Thanks, that'll be all.
You mean we can go now?
Yeah, for the time being. Just stick close to home. I may want to see you again tomorrow.
We'll be there. Come on, Betty.
Kind of changed your mind about those two, haven't you?
Yeah, I guess I have. Hey, look, bring in the old man, will you?
Don't tell me you believe this story about this whatever it is.
I know it sounds as phony as it ever did. But, sit down, will you, please? You're the watchman at the Huntington oil fields?
Oh, yes, sir. I've been with the company for over 22 years, sir.
Yeah. Will you tell Mr. Hazen here exactly what happened?
Walter, like I said before, I was just closing the gate for the night when I saw this fella coming up. I was never so scared in my life.
Yes, go on.
Well, it wasn't the man so much as the suit he was wearing. Oh, he wouldn't stop when I hollered at him. He just pushed his way right in through the gate and walked right up to the tank.
Now, you carry a gun? Did you try to stop him?
Well, he was much too close to the tank. I was afraid to shoot. So I thought I might call for help. And just as I got to the shack, the tank blew up. Oh, you should see the sight.
Yeah, sir, can you give us a description of this man? How would you say he was dressed?
Well, sir, like I said before, he wore a sort of pliers, not outfit, with a helmet attached to it.
How tall was he?
Oh, he was a giant of a man. And he had tubes sticking out of that thing, that helmet he wore.
Can you tell us what his face looked like?
Well, sir, though he got pretty close to me, I could swear the man had no face.
Now, if you saw this man again, would you recognize him? I mean by his outfit.
Oh, I'll never forget that sight if I live to be 100, sir.
Would you say this is the man?
Wait, sure, that's him.
Thank you very much. You may go now.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Well, Hazen, what do you say now?
Beats me. The descriptions check all right. This could be some kind of flying suit. High altitude equipment.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. Well, how do you explain that stuff about the missing head?
No, we can discount that. These people were frightened. It's night. Nobody really took a close look at it.
I guess you're right. But whoever he is, that outfit doesn't look like one of ours.
Of course, he could have been dropped by parachute.
You mean sabotage?
I think we better wire a report to Washington and see what they say.
You can use our teletype. I'll tip off the LA police to be on the lookout for something unusual.
Hey, wait a minute. What about the press?
Oh, I don't think they know too much now. We better keep it that way for a while at least, till we find out whether a friend is still around here.
Well, if he is, I think we can find him for you. My hunch is that he's carrying something around that's causing all this disturbance, whether he knows it or not.
Yeah. Kill that page 1 lead. They let the boarder and the girl go. How do I know? Maybe the lieutenant thinks that the guy in a flying suit knocked off the husband. No, not a chance. Not a chance of an exclusive on that picture. They're making a blanket release in the morning. Oh, there's a guy from the Communications Commission in there now. Yeah, I'll call you back later if there's anything new. Okay.
Come in.
Sorry to interrupt you, Lieutenant.
Yo, what is it, Jim?
There's a teletype cam for you.
Oh, thanks, Jim. We're waiting for it. That was fast. Well, here's our answer.
Looks like they never sleep in Washington. Just to contact a Major Andrews, care of Dr. Wyatt, director of the Griffith Institute.
Hey, it's kind of late. Man, I'll give him a call.
While you're at it, I'll go out the car and check in with Central.
Okay.
Well, that's the story up till now. We got in touch with Washington. They told us to contact you here.
Very interesting. What do you think, Doctor?
When I see something like this, I understand why you gentlemen might have thought sabotage was involved.
Lieutenant, are you sure there were no traces of this saboteur, this X-man, found after the explosion in the oil field?
Fire department went over every inch of the area. Didn't come up with a thing.
Well, then there's a strong possibility that he might have perished in the explosion itself.
I doubt that. We're pretty well convinced this man is carrying something that's responsible for all the signal interference. According to the last report I got, there was a definite disturbance about 3 miles east of the oil fields, sometime after the explosion.
Well, then if he's alive, you should be able to keep an accurate check of his whereabouts.
Not that easy. As a matter of fact, we lost contact about 3/4 of an hour ago.
Maybe he realized you were trailing him and got rid of whatever he had that was causing the disturbance.
In that case, there's nothing much my department can do to help you.
I guess it's up to us. Unless you have some suggestions.
Well, let me think out loud for a minute. It might just be that what we've been talking about so far, and this phantom, as we'll call him, ties in with what the doctor and I have been discussing.
That is very possible.
I don't know whether you know it or not, but somewhere around 7:30 this evening, our radar networks picked up an unidentified object off Point Barrow, Alaska. They traced it clear down to Santa Monica before they lost it.
Santa Monica? That's where we first picked up our radio interference.
Yeah, right at the scene of the murder.
Well, then, if all these things tally up, we've got some idea of how our man got here.
You mean that he came in some plane? In that case, somebody would have seen it land and take off again. Or did it crash?
No. No, we don't think it was a plane. No rocket or jet that has been built so far can attain the speeds of 5,000 miles an hour, particularly for such a great distance.
And maybe we're on the wrong track altogether. Couldn't your unidentified object have been a meteor? They travel at a terrific speed.
Yes, fast enough for most of them to burn themselves out the moment they hit the Earth's atmosphere. And did it occur to you that meteors are not very likely to travel horizontally, all the way from the North Pole to California?
Well, if it wasn't a meteor, or a flying missile of some type, how do you figure this phantom ties in?
We're not sure that he does.
I don't care what you say, but it doesn't make sense to me. Anybody trained in sabotage would stay undercover. This guy's walking around in a monkey suit, killing people.
Excuse me, Dr. Wyatt. Is there a Lieutenant Bowers in here?
Oh, yes. What is it, miss?
There's a Mr. Wakeman from the Chronicle here to see you.
Wakeman here? Now, what does he want?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Before you go, Lieutenant, I don't believe you have met my assistant, Barbara Randall.
Well, hello.
Hello.
It's Mrs. Randall, Lieutenant.
I'll be right back.
Barbara, you know the Major?
Of course.
This is Mr.
The Communications Commission.
How do you do?
Well, I see you are working a little later tonight than usual.
Yes, my husband's teaching a late class, and he won't be able to pick me up for a while. Besides, I had some work to do in the lab.
Well, at least you'll have lots of company.
All right. So I shouldn't have come up here. But I gotta get your angle on this Beach murder. And your whole department is shut up.
Look, Wakeman, will you stop bothering me? There's nothing to say. If you come to exclusive story from that Evans, Damon, or Board, then you know as much as I do.
Yeah, but that still doesn't explain anything about the guy without a head. Come on, who is it?
Your guess is as good as mine.
You mean you let those two kids go without knowing that? I don't buy it.
Well, I did.
Well, then you must have an awful good reason. I bet you're trying to tie it in with that other murder. All right, Lieutenant. Don't tell me. I'll get my story somehow. Oh, if you want to know how things turn out, read the Chronicle in the morning.
That's right. Now get in touch with Charlie in Mobile One and have him call for me here. Okay, honey.
Well, did you come up with anything?
No, we're just briefing Barbara here.
It's just amazing the way you've been able to put these things together.
Don't kid yourself, Mrs. Randall. It seems the press knows as much about it as we do.
Well, let's hope they don't come to the same conclusions. A few lurid headlines, and every fool in the country will be seeing phantoms in spacesuits and men from Mars all over the place.
Yes, I can imagine. And mass hysteria is difficult to check once it gets started.
That's why we've got to move fast. Well, from the looks of things, I guess it's up to me. I'll be in touch with you as soon as I hear anything. See you.
Hello, everyone. You've asked for it. Now I'm going to bring it to you. The Midnight Movie proudly presents tonight's episode of the Olympics, and it is the Couch Potato Relay. And in this corner, we have Bobby, the killer. Where is he? Oh, hey. Bobby, the killer businessman. Yes, because we can't say the other word on TV. Weighing in at a total of 87 pounds, soaking wet, and that does include his mustache. Hi. Do you have any thoughts for this race as of right now?
Not to get hurt and to win.
Well, I can understand not to get hurt part. Why? Because in this corner we have Rich, Mr. Fred Flintstone himself.
I'll tell you, brother, I'm here for one reason, that's one reason only. You're going down, Bobby. You are going down, baby.
As you can see, tonight's going to be a very heated race. So, shall we get it on? Hey.
That was my hat.
Wait.
Nobody touches my hat.
Hey, guys.
Come on, bring it on.
Wait,
I can take it.
Guys, save it for the race. Save it for the race. From what I understand, the race is going to begin on that side of the couch, okay?
We get one leg up?
No legs up, no legs up. It ends on this side of the couches, okay? And the reason why we call it the Couch Potato Relay is because this is the prize, the couch potato. Now, do you understand, guys.
Yeah.
Do you understand that the first rule of the potato relay is that there are no rules?
Right.
Okay.
Down with that.
Do you know what the second rule is?
What's that?
No stopping for a nap?
There are no rules.
Oh.
Now, you know what the third rule is?
There's no rules?
No, see the first rule.
Oh.
Okay.
Start over?
Yes. Okay. It's kind of like rinse and repeat.
Are we allowed to stop for change?
No change. No change stopping at
You
all.
got no change.
Okay? Now, do you... Get off the couches. Now, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going to place this at the end. Whoops. Well, there goes the second place trophy.
Looks like that one's yours. The second place.
I'll be back.
Any final words before you take off here?
Yeah. Tell him to quit the geriatrics.
Have you ever seen a fat man fly?
This ought to be a good race, folks, so why don't we get it going, and I'm going to step out of the way, and
Yeah, you do that.
on my signal, 3, 2, 1, race! Looks like Rich has got quite a lead. Bobby's coming up close. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think that's fair. Oh, but there is no rules in this potato race. Bobby's losing ground. He's losing ground fast. Ooh, a shot from behind. And he starts taking the lead. Oh, but the big man grabs him and pulls him back. He falls back himself. Hey, guys, the race goes the other way. Uh-oh, this looks like it's gonna hurt. Almost. Uh-oh, he's got a close lead. He's almost up, and he makes it. Rich wins the race. Oh, Rich, that looks so cool. You know what, guys? Let's go see that in slow-mo. Congratulations, Rich.
Yeah.
Here's your prize. You ought to be real proud of yourself right now. I bet that training really paid off. What do you say?
You know, Mike, I spend a lot of time on the couch every day. I put in my time, you know. And that's the way you got to do it. Every day I'm there, I'm laying on the couch. I'm getting my training in every day.
How many hours a day do you train?
Oh, no, I feel like training right now for a couple hours, to tell you the truth.
Now that is a dedicated man spending all that time training on the couch. Here we have our second place runner, our first place runner-up, our first runner-up. In other words, the first loser. Mr. Voice, what do you say?
Medic.
Okay, well, we don't have one because the budget didn't allow it, so we're just gonna let you sit there and hurt for a while. So why don't we go back to the movie and or a commercial, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
What was
I don't know what I would do without.
It was like a belly with fingers on it.
Like this. Hey. All right, yeah. Go to our website, themidnightmovie.net. Go to our check out our Facebook page.
I declare a thumb war.
And
whoa, those are some big thumbs.
Really?
Whoa, hey.
Your head?
Get it out of here. Squeeze it like a zit. It's full of pus.
Phantom from Space. It's exciting.
That is. That thumb wrestling? I wonder who was going to win.
I don't know. Actually, we probably ought to have a little more of that going on, because let me
That's
tell
good.
you.
Go it, and
let,
go!
Let me tell you, tonight's movie is a real,
Check this
real
out.
snoozer.
Can you call this match?
What?
Call this match. You're good.
Call it?
And on the right, we got a big fat thumb from Rocco. Rocco's thumb's going down good. He's really hammering. Oh, look at a little grip there. Break it up, break it, break it, break it. Oh, man. It's like UFC, United Fist Championships. I don't know. Can I say fist?
You really
Is
scare
that a dirty
the
word?
crap out of me, you know.
Well, you got Betty Whitehead and Dick Goddard behind you, so I don't know what
White.
you're talking about.
Oh!
Yeah. She's off for a rocker.
Big Chuck and Little John right behind you. Just
Yeah.
checking you out, too.
Oh, of all people, he picks Betty White's head.
Okay, now, does she not look like she's out of her mind in that picture right there? It's just.
She looks strangely like you.
The brain that wouldn't die.
Put her back. Don't mess with her.
90 years old.
Hot in Cleveland.
That just kind of goes to show you how low the standards are in Cleveland.
Hey, Dave.
What?
Did
Tonight's...
that alien go invisible yet? How far are we in the movie?
I don't think we've
Is he
even gotten
invisible
to
yet?
the I don't think the
Tell me when
haven't
it's
even
I want to
found
show
him
you a
yet.
trick.
Tonight's show is being sponsored by the Midnight Movie Diaper Company. We started at the bottom, just like you. That one sucks. Rest assured, if you leak, we don't. Oh, now that's just nasty.
I'm sorry.
Forget it. I'll save those two for later.
Yeah, save those for much later.
Something to look forward to.
Here. Thought I'd change my hat in each segment. Thank you. I got some others if you want.
You look like you ought to be out on the side of the road directing traffic, you know, where the construction goes on.
Oh, construction?
No, it's like, you know, the cone.
Give me that back. Oh, that's all right. I got this one. Look at that one. Oh, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
Tally ho, my old friends. To the fire.
My God, do you have any idea how big your head looks in that hat?
It's all those brains packed up in there.
That's not exactly what I was thinking.
What's this movie about? You didn't say nothing funny
What
about
it's
it yet.
about?
Say some funny stuff.
It's about 70 minutes long, is what I'm guessing.
Oh! You usually got some good comments, but oh well.
No, I usually I have what Rocco gives me.
That's what you sound like tonight. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Strangle it? You want to choke the chicken?
Is that what I sound
what you
like
want to
tonight?
do?
I'll
You
tell
want
you
to
what.
choke the chicken, Dave?
Then that's...
No choking the chicken.
That's a pretty big cock-a-doodle-doo you got in your hand. Can I have it back, please? Please? No, keep it. Wait. I forgot. People don't know I'm bald.
I'm rich.
Man, you really... Ooh, I got it back. Look what I got for you, Dave. A baby doll. Play with yours.
Did I mention the Midnight Movie Diaper Company?
No.
Put your mess into the hands of the best. Let us put the mess behind you. Oh, that comes after the movie. Anyway, by the way, we're keeping...
No diaper in
I
this
don't
one.
want to know what you're doing. Keep a lookout on the Midnight Movie website, themidnightmovie.net, or our Facebook page for our next upcoming Saturday matinee extravaganza sometime in the very near future. We don't have any plans set just yet, but it will be coming.
It's sci-fi.
Sci-fi?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So there's sort of a plan. We
It
just
might
don't
be
know
this
exactly
movie.
when yet. It better not be this movie. I can tell you that because the people will not.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, you know what? It's time to get back to Phantom from Space and his. You know, this was actually kind of the tonight's movie was kind of a precursor to Harry Potter and his whole invisibility cloak thing.
That brings me my trick next segment.
Trick?
Show you a little movie magic, Dave.
Oh, I can't wait.
By 12:30 a.m., the Dragnet was in operation. Mobile units patrolled the streets and countryside. They covered an area 35 miles square. Special and sensitive equipment was prepared for action. Everyone on the job was ready to move on the first signal from the Communications Commission.
Monitor Corona to Mobile Center, strength 4, Brickyard at 160th, moving toward oil fields. Contact your units. Over and out.
Units 1 and 7 from Mobile Center. Units 1 and 7 from Mobile Center. Strength 4, interference at 160th in the oil field. Moving due east. Close in. Repeating, strength 4, interference at 160th in the oil field. Close in.
Just got here, trying to set this up. What gives, Hazen?
It's in this area, all right.
I thought the Geiger counter.
Thank you, Doctor.
Why don't walk over to those oil fields?
Well, it doesn't register as far as the oil field.
I think we'll do better if we split up.
Right, Lieutenant. You two go that way. Lieutenant, out here.
Vince.
Joe, you follow him. Come on, Doctor. And you? Oh, forget it.
Joe! Joe!
Hazen! Hey, Hazen! 603!
Going strong. That's it, Doctor.
It's leading this way. Come on.
It's this way. Come on. Come on. You're going strong. Good. That's right. Checks with me.
Sure does. He's here. We saw him.
There he goes.
Come on!
Gotta be around here somewhere.
Yeah, we gotta get on the roof.
Fritz, go get a ladder.
Look out!
Let's cut him off!
Come on. They're on here.
Anybody see him?
There he is! Got him now. We'll give you 10 seconds to come out of there, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We're going in. Help you guys cover the door. Come on.
Hi, there's nobody in here.
Possible. We saw him come in.
Maybe he went out of the window.
We won't get very far. Don't touch anything till we check for fingerprints.
Oh, doctor, over here. He left his suit and his helmet.
Hey, let's spread that thing out so I can get a good shot of it.
Go away, you fool.
What's the matter?
For your information, that's a Geiger counter, and it says hands off.
I think you'd better wait outside.
I just have a job to do.
So do we. And I'm afraid ours will have to come first.
And there's no radiation from the helmet. But look at this.
So that's what's been causing all the trouble. Charlie, you know where we can pick up a lead-lined box in a hurry?
Well, Mobile 7 should have one right outside. I'll take a look.
Hurry it up, will you?
Unbelievable. Now, we all thought that this phantom might be carrying some device which was causing all the signal interference. But you'll learn that it's due to the very clothes on his body.
That's not the only thing that bothers me. Did any of you get a good look at his face?
Not me. He's too far away.
Well, I did. Unless I'm mistaken, that helmet was empty.
Hey, where am I going to put this stuff?
Oh, put it in Dr. Wyatt's station.
Let me take it back to the Institute.
Right.
Lie down, Z.
No, that's all right. You can handle that.
Any luck?
Not a sign of him. The boys are still searching the ground.
For what? Nobody knows what he looks like without that outfit.
I'll bet on that, Major. Reporter got a flash picture of him, and I just happened to borrow that film. It's on its way to headquarters right now to be developed.
Good. Send us a print as soon as you can.
Sure.
Lieutenant, are you sure you don't want to come with us? We want to make a few tests at the lab.
I'd like to, Doctor. But you know the situation. I gotta get that guy. Let me know how you make out, will you?
Yeah, we'll do that, sure.
We were just on our way home when we saw you drive in.
Good evening, Barbara. Hello, Bill. I see we got here just in time.
Anything new?
Lots of excitement, but that's all. Major, you know Barbara's husband?
Oh, of course. How are you?
How are you?
Yeah, it's a nice-looking dog you've got there. What's his name?
His name? Venus. Say, Bill, I hate to ask this, but something important has come up, and I wonder, can we borrow Barbara for about an hour or so? I suppose so.
Of course. Darling, why don't you go and do the shopping? Here's the list. The market's open all evening.
I may as well. See you later, Helen.
I'll take the dog and tie her up.
Thank you, Bill. Good night. Good night. I'll give you a hand with it.
Oh, thanks, Doc. Easy now. Look up your fingers.
All right.
Look out now. Don't drop it.
Dan, come back here. Dan, come back here.
There's no one in here. Come on now, girl. You know you're not allowed in here. Venus, I said be quiet. Come on, girl. Now you stay right here, Venus, and I don't want to hear one sound of it.
You were right, Doctor. There are no fingerprints anywhere.
What's all this?
Hey, don't touch anything.
You better put some gloves on. Our friend, Mr. X, left this suit at the oil refinery.
You mean you were that close to him and you didn't catch him?
I'm afraid so. That's up to the police now. Hand me those shears. I want to cut up this material to work with it. Hey, you better have those sharpened.
But I just bought them.
All right.
Here, try this knife.
That still won't cut.
Let me try. This stuff is tougher than nylon. Why don't I try it over a Bunsen burner? It doesn't burn either. Let's take a look at it under the microscope.
Look, it's magnetic.
Magnetic?
Here,
Radioactive. And apparently indestructible.
Thank you.
What's the matter?
You tell me. Take a look at that weed.
What weed? There is none.
This material is one solid mass.
Matthew. Why, you're right. It must be some sort of plastic.
No. I'd say it's a metallic substance of some kind.
Well, I've seen a lot of interesting alloys, but never anything like this. Let's try an acid test.
All right.
Go ahead. Careful now. We'll only take a drop or two. Repel acid like a raincoat repels water.
Why, there's no reaction.
Well, Major, this looks as though we were going to be here for a long time. Now we have it. The helmet is not radioactive. The suit is. There is no doubt. This spacesuit is conditioned to function above 63,000 feet, where human blood would boil, resulting in the body expanding to twice its size. And death, of course.
I know. And it must withstand pressure and counterpressure. Also, it must be so supercharged it can function in thin atmosphere.
Now, let's see what it is that is left in this breathing apparatus.
Well, how are you doing?
The gas from the helmet tank breaks down to 11% methane.
Ordinary marsh gas? What's the rest of the formula?
No, that's where I'm stuck. I can't figure it out. It just doesn't respond to any of the usual tests.
Well, how could anyone exist on that combination of gases?
You and I couldn't. But apparently someone can.
Oh, Doctor, are you trying to say that our X-Man doesn't breathe oxygen and hasn't the metabolism of a normal human?
I really don't know. From what we've seen, he has some physical characteristics which make him appear human. But added to them is this fabulous radioactivity that none of us could stand. I am puzzled.
Well, thanks, cowpokes and cowgirls, for hanging on, and now we're back to wrestling. But like I said, Norville, you don't talk too long, as they say out west. Oh, no. Here it comes again. I already took you in a ground meet.
Control now. I brought some backup. I got the great big Zamboni.
What do you got going on here, man? Is this like a wrestling thing or what?
I'm going to Zamboni kill all you, even gay man with blonde head. Don't stand it, watch. Stand it, Zamboni. Stand it, Zamboni.
Hey, man. I'm starting to get it, too.
It didn't work last time, it ain't gonna work this time. Chicken wing. Figure 4. Watch this, Mark. Mark, my manager.
No, 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 no!
Welcome back. You're watching Phantom from Space on the Midnight Movie, and Rich apparently has something very spectacular and special for us this evening.
Well, yeah. First of all, for our Spanish-speaking friends out there, the movie's called El Fantomo de Spacio. It's all Spanish there. I got the hat. Oh, here we go. No, it's the alien, as you see in this movie, once it shed its outfit, it became invisible.
What did you say?
The alien, it shed its outfit, became invisible. And you know, what? El Fantomo de Spacio.
No, never mind, go.
But anyways, hey, what's he doing here? But a little movie magic. You know, a lot of this stuff is done with mirrors. So watch. Can I have a camera operator over here?
Mirrors?
I'm going to make myself become invisible using a mirror.
Just blinded me.
See how invisible I am? You can't even see me, Dave. That's movie magic right there, using mirrors.
Mirrors.
I'm blind in one eye.
Well, it's like I'm doing this movie magic and the camera's not even on me.
Hey, you know what?
Oh, there I am.
I'll tell you what. You know,
See, you can't see me at all.
anybody that can make that happen for real, Write you a blank check.
See, it's just like, isn't that craziness?
Not as crazy as this.
Oh.
Oh, something's going to get ruined here, I'm telling you. I can just see it happening. It just about went right into the lens of the camera. Didn't you say earlier that, oh, this fishing line needs to be shortened?
Look, there's 2 Daves on this show. That's one Dave too many. Someone needs to be eliminated. Wow. Let's get rid of him now. There's a crew. There's Denny. Oh, crap. Was there an invisible floating man in here? What's going on?
I don't know, but you know what? Yeah, go ahead. Seven years bad luck. That's nothing compared to what we already got going.
And that's how we do it in the world of motion pictures.
High-tech special effects. Yeah. Well, boy, didn't you learn something worthless? Why don't you go back to Phantom from Space?
I think the answer lies right here in this helmet. Obviously, he needs it to survive. Otherwise, he wouldn't have risked wearing it where he was sure to be recognized. As it is, he only took it off when he was cornered.
But if what you say is true, how can he exist without it now?
Let me put it this way. It's like a patient in an iron lung. Sometimes one can be removed for hours at a time without any ill effects.
Exactly. And I think the same principle applies here. And that means sooner or later, he has to get his breathing apparatus back or die.
I don't understand.
Well, I've got an idea. If we were to return this whole outfit to where he left it, he might be tempted to come back.
Dr. Wyatt speaking? Yes, he's here.
No, thank you.
Hello, Major. Still at it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No, we haven't got a thing, no. The picture?
Yeah, hold on. He says the picture the reporter took of our man didn't come out.
I was afraid of something like that. The radioactivity must have burned the emulsion.
Hello. No, we didn't find any fingerprints at all in this clothes. Did you find any? Oh, too bad.
Hello? Will you wait there, please?
We don't know what to make of this either. Have you heard from the communication boys yet? Well, let's hope they turn up with something.
Major, excuse me.
Hold on a second. Yes?
It's Mr. Wakeman of the Chronicle. He insists upon seeing you.
He does? Where is he?
I told him to wait in the lobby.
Good. Hello? And it's our friend from the press is here. Don't worry, I wouldn't dare let anyone in on anything. At least not till we get something concrete. Right. All right, I'll see you later. Well, I guess I'd better see this newspaper man. Want to come along, Doctor?
I think I will.
Oh, hello. Remember me?
Certainly, yes.
Nice lot of gadgets you got here.
We think so.
What's on your mind?
Well, I was wondering if you might let me take a couple of pictures of that suit you brought up here.
I'm sorry, we can't do that.
Oh. Well, now, look, I got a wonderful picture of the guy running in the shack, and the lieutenant stuck his nose in my business, and what do I get? A blank.
Is that that you, Doctor?
Well, you must have some lead on this guy, otherwise you wouldn't have brought that suit up here.
Well, let's just say we were curious.
Hello, Bill. My breakfast soon? Isn't Barbara through? I don't know. She's still in the lab. Why don't you go up and see? I will. Barbara? Barbara, are you in there?
Bill, listen to me. I'm not alone. Someone is in here with me. I can't see him. He locked the door and has the key.
I'll break the door down.
No, Bill, don't, please. You better get help.
You mean I've come all the way up here for nothing?
I'm afraid so. Good night.
Yes. Good night, Mr. Wakeman.
Good night.
Major, come quick. What's the matter? What's the matter? Where's Barbara?
In the lab. The door's locked and there's someone in there with her.
I thought you said the door was locked. What? She's gone. Oh, cover the main entrance. That's the only way anybody could leave. I will.
Well, in that case, we would have seen her on her way up.
Well, then she must still be in the building.
We'd better split up. I'll take the roof.
Barbara! 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 Where are you? Barbara!
Not yet. She must be around here someplace. Now, you stay here. Watch the main entrance. And I'll check the basement. All right.
She's not up there. Where's the doctor?
He went down to the basement. Here he comes. You didn't find her?
No.
I'd better call the police. But there's no telling what could happen to her in the meantime.
No, take it easy. We're doing the best we can.
But she said she was locked in. And she couldn't see who did it. Can you explain that?
No. Not yet.
Don't come near me. I'm warning you, don't come near me. tell me you need it to breathe, and there isn't much left in the tank. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. I'll write it down. One, two, 1, 1, 2, 3.
In the lab.
No, please don't.
She's in there. Barbara!
I can see his hand in the open bottom. I'm sure it's
Darling, are you all right?
I think so. I'm looking for it. I just saw him, so he must be in here.
Steady feet to the ground. He would be killed. Right, very good.
It was right there. I couldn't see him. I didn't know what to do.
Come here, quick.
Disintegrated.
This is amazing.
Now, quiet down, Venus. Quiet down. Stop.
Mobile Center from Mobile 1, come in, please.
This is Mobile Center. Go ahead.
Get hold of Major Andrews or Dr. Wyatt at the Institute. I want to talk to either one of them.
I will do. Stand by, Mobile 1.
Dr. Wyatt speaking. Oh, yes, Mr. Hazen. Yes, we're still at it. Lots and lots of excitement, but nothing definite yet. Have you anything to say?
The trouble seems to be just about gone. We get a flash in the direction of the observatory once in a while, but I figure that's because of the outfit you're testing.
Yes. Lieutenant Bowers ought to be here any minute. Of course. How long will it take you to get up here? Good. See you then. Thank you, gentlemen. Put it down here, please. Barbara, bring that cord in over there. Now you're going to see. I have to resort to ultraviolet light in order to show you what little there is left of the spacesuit. As you can see, it has reduced itself to this liquid and it is in an evaporating stage. The helmet is in the lab and still intact.
This is amazing. All the radiation in this suit would, well, it'd be fatal to a normal human being wearing it.
Of course. And furthermore, our respiratory system could never assimilate gases such as we have found in that breathing device.
Well, then we have to assume our so-called X-Man carried his own atmosphere with him.
Excuse me, but as a matter of curiosity, why do we refer to this thing as a him? I thought it was invisible.
Under normal conditions, yes. Yet,
Mrs. Randall did see the imprint of a large foot and a masculine hand under ultraviolet light.
How do you explain that?
I don't know, but the human body is composed of various elements with a carbon base, like coal. Yes? Now, suppose we maintain the same chemical composition in the body of the X-Man, but substitute silica for carbon.
Silica, that's glass.
Exactly. Now, it is possible that the body with such a base, if it were subjected to an atmosphere foreign to its origin, might appear invisible to our eyes.
Are you trying to say, Doctor, that we're not dealing with a human being?
I didn't say that. On the contrary, all the evidence points in the opposite direction, toward a superhuman with an intelligence far superior to our own.
How can you tell?
First of all, Mrs. Randall saw that he has a hand with digits like our own fingers and a thumb opposing. That alone is a sign of intelligence. And he comes from a civilization that has developed adequate space transportation to enable him to travel to Earth. We have nothing yet, but can reach even another planet in our own solar system.
That could account for the unidentified objects picked up by radar a few hours ago.
My theory is that the spaceship, or whatever it was that he came in, operated on the principle of magnetic rather than atomic propulsion, and that somewhere in the outer limits met with the condition where the Earth's gravity pulled it down and it fell into the ocean, and that he managed to save his life and reach shore.
You really can pick up any type of communications interference, no matter how weak the signal may be.
Sure thing. We were on his trail from the minute he left the beach.
I never knew you carried such sensitive instruments in your car.
Well, when are you going to come up with anything? Well, I mean, like, we're about, we're on air. Never mind. Bye. Dave, Eric, yeah. Well, the talent dude hasn't quite shown up yet. He's still out looking for talent. So it looks like Madman's going to have to step in this time and I guess, yeah. Yeah, the talent dude didn't show up. Oh, man. No, well, yeah. Do you think you can do this?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, well, Madman today, Dave, Eric, is going to make... Here, you show him. Come on, you know what we rehearsed before. Spin them yeah. Here, give me those. Nice going, here. Here, spin that one on your head, it might work better. That was close. Can you take up juggling? Hey, Dave, Eric, Wyatt, let me try to go get the talent dude.
Welcome back once again. Now, I want you to stay tuned because you are in for a treat.
I told you, Norville, take a walk. I like doing that. Here. Mark, come on now. What's going on here?
This thing to work. So
All right, let's go.
Good
Zamboni.
back up here.
Ring tag team partner.
Whammy Hagar.
You are
Whammy
going
Hagar.
You're
Whammy
going under.
Hagar, my name, baby. What are you doing, brother?
You're going under.
Hey,
Keep looking.
that's my watch.
You're
That's
going-
my watch.
Hey, Mark, what do you think's going on here?
It's terrific, ain't it? It's terrific.
It's terrific. They're all terrific.
That's terrific.
You think they'll ever stop? Who cares is right. I like that. It's my favorite part right here. Isn't that good? You believe these guys can go through this? They're fantastic, aren't they? They're fantastic, aren't they?
Terrific shape. Terrific shape.
Terrific shape.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up. Folks, we want you to stay tuned next week because next week Mark's going to bring some new wrestling boys on. And folks, I'm going to look like normal again. You're going to love it. And remember, ask your mother before you watch. Wow!
Oh, goody. The
They're back.
thumbs are at it again. We should have just called this thumb wrestling from space.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what's going on there. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, I got it.
Somebody's been watching a little too much.
How you
Walking
doing?
Dead.
Hey, look, it's an invisible alien shaking hands with me, Dave.
You know,
Let's not kill him.
I'd really rather not know where that hand's been.
He speaks at a volume much lower than we can hear here on Earth.
We haven't gotten.
He's got to leave now. He went bye-bye. I promised I would put this on.
You promised?
Promised myself. Oh, this is going to be so cool.
You think it's going to fit?
Ow.
Uh-huh.
I am an alien. I'm a bobblehead.
Where'd he go?
Oh! Aliens feel pain.
I told you it wouldn't fit.
It'll fit. Let me turn my head sideways.
Ah, there you go.
I love it.
Can you breathe all right in there? That's right. Now it sounds pretty much like the alien.
Help me, Dave. Dave.
What?
Help me, Dave.
Somebody got that hand?
Dave, it's like 2001 Space Odyssey, Dave. Ow! Things like razor sharp inside. Now I'm going to take my clothes off and become invisible.
No!
Well, you guys will
I
hide
thought you
your
were going
eyes.
to leave that on.
I couldn't. My nose is getting hurt.
Here.
Can you sit it there?
I'll give you a hand.
There you go. See, he's buying into it, a comedy.
What? What is there to take pictures of here?
What's not to take pictures of here?
It just kind of depends on how desperate.
And they're going to have some more thumb wrestling coming out right at ya. Right, Big Dave?
Can't wait.
All right, and they're there. Look at her. They got the little video camera going there, and the thumbs are lining up. It's going to be a great match. They're going at it again. They're hot and heavy. I think that hairy-knuckled one's going to win. The other one's kind of pale and got freckles on it. Not too cool. Look at a tag team in it now. It's a tag team. Who knows where those thumbs have been, Dave? Oh, they're slapping it. They're doing everything. It's thumbs down, it's thumbs up.
I don't want to hear about the slapping.
They look pretty callous, those hands. They look like they could use some lotion.
All right,
All right, I'm tired of this.
This is all taking a very weird turn.
All right, we're out of here.
All right.
We're gone now.
See, this is why we need to get down to a weekly schedule. If you follow me.
No, the schedule's very weak. I mean, look at some of the stuff we've been showing lately. Very weak schedule indeed.
Two shows at once. You see where it's all blown after the first one.
Hey.
When you show two shows identical to each other practically, besides one having Peter Graves in it, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Put the helmet back on.
No, I can't. That hurt my nose.
All right, let's go back to where in the world are we on the movie anyway?
We have one more segment.
Ooh, hang around for Triv's Trivia. Let me tell you, I know for a fact that he's got a real
good time
crap question for you tonight.
Do one of those things, one of those commercials.
Just for you, Dave.
What?
What you told us is very interesting, Doctor. But I've got to make an official report to headquarters. Are you willing to be quoted that the criminal we're after is a creature from another world?
All I can say is, we know that our Earth is not the only planet capable of sustaining life in one form or another. You can quote that.
All I've got to go by is some footprints in a hand. That isn't much. No fingerprints, no description, no nothing. And we're after a killer.
Has it occurred to you that our X-Man has no apparent motivation for his acts, and might therefore not be an intentional criminal at all?
You have a point there.
Hey, wait a minute.
Come to think of it, the young boarder we suspected, he did say that the girl's husband threw the first punch. So?
So that could have been enough to provoke the strange creature. And the same could have happened at the second murder.
Sure. But what about the fire in the oil fields?
Evidently, our man sensed the presence of some gases, which he thought might be utilized in his breathing apparatus.
Yeah, that could account for his presence at the oil refineries, where something went wrong, causing the explosion.
Too bad he got wise to us and took off his uniform, or we'd have been able to catch up with him by now.
No, he didn't utter a word. But I'm convinced he was trying to convey a message to me. He kept tapping out a code. I wrote it down.
Let me see that, please. Doesn't make sense.
Well, it may be based on some mathematical system we know nothing about.
But he was trying to tell us something. Why did he run away? What do you think of that?
Huh. Hazen must be crazy sending out stuff like that.
I guess so. Why don't you try and get a hold of him?
Yeah. Mobile 1 from Mobile Center. Come in, please. Mobile 1 from Mobile Center. Come in, please. Mobile 1 from Mobile Center. Come in, please.
Hey, that's Central calling.
You better stay here by the car. I'll go tell Hazen.
Yes, Colonel Powell. Of course, I'll mail you a complete report first thing in the morning. Yes, sir, thank you. Oh, and I'm awfully sorry to disturb you so late at night. Right, good night, sir.
He's around here, this invisible guy. He was in the car.
How do you know?
I was talking to Randall outside when I heard Central calling. Before I could get over to answer, I saw the door open and shut by itself.
He's desperate. For all we know, he could be trying to send a distress signal to his home base, wherever that is.
Well, let's hope he doesn't get through. We've got enough problems with just one of those guys.
Well, at least we know he's surrounded the vicinity, and it's obvious what keeps him around.
Of course. He's got to come back for what little gas there is left in his helmet.
And when he does...
Oh, please, the most important thing is to take him alive. If we can only make each other understand, there's no telling how much science can profit.
I'll go along with that, Doctor. But I've got to make sure that once he's cornered, I'll be able to hang on to him.
I think we're all agreed on that.
All right, good, then we must see it from his angle. He's in an alien world. No doubt we are as frightening to him as he is to us. Now, the most important thing, then, is to keep calm at all costs and do nothing to provoke him.
Immediately, a simple plan to trap the Phantom went into operation. All obstacles to his entry were removed. To erase any possible suspicion, the doors were left unguarded, and inconspicuous electric eye equipment was set up. All this was connected to a makeshift control board, which would immediately signal the exact location of the trespasser. Now, there was nothing to do but wait. The one road leading to the Institute was blocked off to make certain no outsider would upset the plans or interfere in any way.
What's the big idea?
Sorry, nobody's allowed through here.
Who said so?
Lieutenant Bauer's orders.
Oh, is he up there?
He might be.
Well, you get word to him that Joe Wakeman of the Chronicle is here.
Sorry, bud, I can't leave.
Oh, what about them over there? Hey, you over there.
Me?
Yeah. Aren't you the guy from the communications outfit? Didn't I see you down at the oil fields a couple hours ago?
What of it?
You got anything to do with it?
Well, you'll have to ask Lieutenant Bowers about that.
How can I if he won't see me?
That's a good question.
Well, it's 3:45.
Sure taking his time.
Time is cheap.
Yeah, but how long can you sit on the edge of your chair like this?
Well, dear, if we have to.
I only hope this mechanism works.
It will, unless he flies in between the wires.
I wouldn't take any bets that he can't.
Well, if everything else fails, we still have Venus here to help us. You know, I'm certain she sensed his presence before. That's why she carried on so.
What's the matter, Lieutenant? Is this thing getting you?
Oh, no. I'm just thinking about public reaction to all this. I'll give something to the press by morning.
You know, ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a pilot. Then after I got my wings and had had 75 missions, I thought I'd seen everything. Now, after all this, I know I haven't seen anything. He's here. The back entrance. Let's head him off. Remember, now, take it easy. Don't crash.
trying to do? Well, it's the reporter. Yeah, it sure is. What's going on around here? You guys crazy?
How'd you get in here? Oh, that don't make any difference. Come on, what's up? What's going on?
Hurrah! Hey, Bobby. What? You can't ride this ride with all that stuff on there. It's going to be all over the place.
Plenty of time. It'll be fine.
You know, he might be right.
What?
He might be right.
No, I'm telling you. Yeah, he's never been right yet, right?
Huh? Nobody listens to me. Forget it.
I'll get over it.
Clear.
I told you not to wear these on the ride. Oh, my jacket and my glasses! Oh, no! They told you Bobby! I think I hit Dave! Oh, they don't break! I think they're impact resistant. Oh, okay. He's not too mad.
No, man, I hate it when he's right.
You know, you shouldn't have worn it.
I didn't think he would.
Let's go see
I've
if we
ridden it a lot.
let's go see if we
Yeah,
can find. I told you.
He's standing next to me, isn't he?
Yes. You never listen to me.
Whoa.
That's mine.
Oh, no. There's only one way to
no.
settle this. Oh, yes, sweetie.
Well, there sure is.
That's right. Pancho.
See?
We need you to count down because we're going to draw.
Of course.
All right.
3. Slap some mother here, boy. 2. 1. Draw.
Oh, Pancho. What do you think, Pancho?
You're the greatest.
That's right.
Ain't no way!
That's right.
Ain't no way!
All right, listen, let's see
You
what
ain't,
we
you ain't getting my woman. You
Pancho, take care of that, will you?
It's time to die.
Hey, welcome back. Why are you looking at Triv right off the bat?
I don't know, but I like it though.
Who's switching? Hello!
Caught me off guard.
Yeah,
I hope they didn't
touchy,
see
touchy.
something that you weren't supposed to.
Touchy, isn't he?
We hope you're enjoying Phantom from Outer Space, whatever it is. It's just, well, yeah. Anyway, let's see if we can't brighten up tonight's movie a little bit. What in the world are you doing?
Look what's next to you. No, on the other side, Paul. It's a creature.
Huh?
I get it.
Oh. What is it? What, like killer clowns from outer space or something?
I don't know.
Anyway, all right, let's interject some entertainment in tonight's show. We've got, it's time for Triv's Trivia. Boy, you know what, Triv? I don't know. How could you possibly top your question from last week?
Oh, I can. Don't worry.
I'm sure you can.
All right. Well, we all know Jim Varney.
Who?
Who?
You know.
Oh.
You know, and we'll leave.
Hey, Vern. Hey, Vern.
And we'll leave the light on for you, or as Christopher Walken would say, and we'll leave the light on for you. What? Whoa! Back off a little bit, please. Anyway, Jim Varney, he starred in a series of popular films. You know, Ernest Goes to Jail.
Uh-huh.
Ernest Goes to School.
Uh-huh.
Do you know that this movie...
Ernest
You know
finds the Phantom from space
Yes,
is going to
you
be
know
the
that
connection
Phantom
here?
from space actually has a little bit of a connection to Ernest.
I'm terrified.
It makes a very, very, very quick appearance in one of Ernest's films.
What does?
A clip from Phantom.
A clip from
space.
Phantom from space?
Yes.
Has a cameo
Has a
in
cameo
one
in one
of
of
the Ernest movies.
Ernest's films.
Really?
Name the film. See, now that's a simple, to the point trivia question. What do you
Name
think?
the film, Phantom from Space, or you're talking about the Ernest movie. Name the Ernest movie. The Ernest goes to
See, I had
something
a
or other.
really good, straight to the point trivia for once, and now Dave just confused everybody. He's confusing people.
Do we have
more
a picture of
cowbell
Ernest that we
and
could throw
things
up?
like that?
How do
But
you find this stuff out?
I have my
well,
ways.
I mean, yeah, okay. Well, you don't want to give that away because then-
No. I have my ways. I'm good.
Have we gotten an answer to any trivia question yet since we've started doing this?
Actually, we have, but I can't give away those secrets either.
Are we giving anything away to entice people to actually participate? What? T-shirt? Oh, okay.
T-shirt.
If you want
There
to
you
get
go.
it, there you go. If you want
See the
a
t-shirt?
glow-in-the-dark midnight movie T-shirt, just like the one Triv and I am wearing, right? Yeah, there you go.
That's a
Superman.
first.
Only available through the Midnight Movie.
That's right. Only available
Not
through the
available
Midnight
in
Movie.
any stores or anything. Anywhere.
Not yet. I think our Times Square New York store is scheduled to be open sometime in the next 20 or
that's
30
cool.
years. But
about
if you'd
that.
like to win one of these fantastic glow-in-the-dark Midnight Movie T-shirts, answer that trivia question. You can go to our website, themidnightmovie.net. I'm assuming that you can find some way of doing it there. Or you can go to our Midnight Movie Facebook page. Or you can Twitter us. And our Midnight Movie twit will take down an answer, and I don't. Somehow or other, we'll figure it out. If you, the first one to contact us with the correct answer, Triv will verify it, and you will be shipped out one of our Midnight Movie T-shirts.
One of these or a clean one? Like a brand new one or one that you guys wear?
No, I just ship mine out, and then I get a clean one.
What'd you say you did?
Whoa!
Ship
mine out.
Slow down.
And
because I was wondering there for a second. It's going to be shipped out.
Wait a minute. Should we find that diaper service again?
Yep.
I remember what that was.
They're
But
all
anyway.
over.
All right. So.
All right.
All right, there you go. That's that, and that's Triv's trivia for this week. How?
There it is.
Thank you. I'm sorry. It was just let us put the mess behind you.
We're number one when it comes to number two. I remember that one.
Well, you know what? We've always kind of been number one when it comes to number two.
Never force a number two.
No.
Can we go back to the movie?
Number two.
Are you on microphone?
No.
Good thing.
I want to go back to the movie.
All right,
believe it or not.
let's finish up Phantom from Space and
When's the singing
let's
start?
see what. Beg your pardon?
When's the Phantom start singing?
Singing?
The Phantom.
Wrong movie, Rich.
It's in space.
The Phantom from space sings.
Let's see if we can bring this story to a conclusion. Ha! Story!
All right, Lieutenant, you better tell him. I'll reset the wires.
Don't be afraid. We want you to live. Don't you understand? Can't you speak? Can't you say something, anything, in any language? Listen, everybody. He's in the lab with me now. He's in the lab with me now. Venus, be quiet. The door is unlocked. Hurry, he's having trouble breathing. I don't think he can last much longer. And please, don't let Venus get at him. And walk in quietly.
Quiet, Venus.
It's unbelievable.
You see, there's nothing to be afraid of. Nobody wants to hurt you.
I've tried to reason with him. I feel he understands, but he can't speak.
Wait a minute, I'll try his code. I think I remember it right. Better plug in the ultraviolet light. Oh, you scared her. Look, there goes Venus.
Look, Venus!
He must be there. Come on. He's going to the roof. There, he's got the ladder. Take this. I'm going after him.
here by the big telescope.
Close the door. The switch is over there.
Don't sense something.
Quiet, Venus.
Well, if he's in here, he'll never get out now.
Door is closed.
This is what I've been waiting for. Please, Lieutenant. This is our last chance. We have to take him alive.
Plug in the lamps. There's an outlet here.
He must be up there.
If I hadn't seen this with my own eyes.
What do we do now?
Stand back.
Amazing. There's code again. Look. He's trying to speak, but no sound is coming out of his mouth.
Look at Venus. She acts as though she hears him.
Yes. Dog can hear sounds that we can. His voice must be beyond the range of the human ear. Maybe he's screaming.
He's suffocating. The glow, it's almost gone.
We won't need these lights anymore. In death, he has become visible as a normal body. So he came here, wherever from, and right before our eyes, his body went through the final phases of life. It's morning.
He was very driven, let's put it that way.
I'm
He's a good
told
guy.
we're on.
We are? I was having a conversation with our executive producer. So I wasn't aware.
Apparently our other producer, our twit producer.
The Twit Master?
All right, out.
Yeah, don't.
Boy, you can really tell things are, people are starting to tire out.
Yeah, I can feel the energy draining.
Energy is
just like this
pretty much
alien.
down here.
Energy is like, what are they doing over there now? Oh, I see. I fell into Ring of Fire. I'd say I didn't use all the words.
All right, well, really.
Yeah, that was worth the effort.
Should I just put a bullseye on my forehead? You just put me out of my...
Go get the magic. Go get the markers.
No.
Go get the markers.
Oh, shoot.
All right. Is there anything to talk about? I don't remember.
I wonder if I
lost.
could get a camera somewhere for me.
Lost it.
Or if we could take this costume off and this alien would be naked.
It would
Or
be
invisible.
Naked, yes. Invisible, unlikely.
Whoa, you'd be surprised. He is invisible. Look, you can see right through him. He has no body. Is that true? Are you invisible? Don't count on it. Okay.
All right. Well, since we've we've run out of steam tonight. Next week's movie, Invasion of the Bee Girls.
Ooh, finally, finally, it's got girls in the title.
And I'm not talking about like B movie types. I'm talking about like the insect types.
But they're girls, right?
Well,
I
that's
mean,
what it
they're
says.
girls, right?
Females.
And-
I'm guessing.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Invasion of the Bee, like bzz, 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 girls.
And they're not in space or anything. They're just invading us.
No, I think it's probably like you know, like a bunch of girls from the '60s, you know, with the big hairdos that go up like that.
Ooh, beehives.
That'd be what?
Oh wait, Grant.
See, we can't even keep the crew awake. How in the world do you expect to keep an audience captivated for an entire show? It's just, you know, some things just, I don't know. Looks like I quit it. Looks like I picked the wrong year to quit drinking.